The Toyota Gator Bowl before the kickoff. Let's check in with Jim Gray. Jim?
Out here, George O'Leary had 3 goals for his team this year. The first goal was to win the ACC. They are co-champions with Florida State. The second goal was to play here on New Year's. The third goal was to win 10 games and to win this game. He feels if they can do that today, that they will be able to catapult themselves back into national championship contention next year, something they haven't had since Bobby Ross was with the team and they shared the championship in 1990. Tom, I've been thrown off for the first time of 1999.
Yeah, but not for the last.
He's proud of it. You notice that?
Bob Davie and the Irish hoping for that elusive 10th win, as are the Yellow Jackets of Georgia Tech. Excellent matchup, the Toyota Gator Bowl. Georgia Tech comes in with the best bowl record in college football, 18-8. The Irish are working on a 3-game bowl losing streak, and as you see, the Irish have a big lead in the series against Tech. Hunter Smith kicks off. White and Gregory are the deep men. Fumbled by White at the 5. Finally picks it up. Finds a little seam. Then is banged down hard at about the 13-yard line. Let's go, tailback, Joe Burns. Gets about 3 tough yards before he's stopped by Notre Dame's leading tackler on the season, Bobby Howard. 2nd and 7 for the Yellow Jackets. Split backs this time, and Hamilton to pass. Deflected and incomplete. Intended for Wilder, but Lamont Bryant was in on 3rd and long. 4 wide receiver formation here. Hamilton wings it downfield as a man open over his head and incomplete.
He lost that one to Son. That should have been caught by Mike Sheridan.
The All-American and Autry Denson back in punt formation for the Irish. Beautiful sailing punt by Williams. Denson takes it at the 32-yard line. Evades the first man, gets to the sideline, and then ducks out of bounds at about the 42. Denson, the lone setback. Gets the handoff, dances his way forward for 3 or 4 yards. 2nd and 7. Like Jackson may be changing the play. Quick toss to the flat. Caught. And at midfield, twisting and turning is Rakai Nelson. Irish first down into I formation, first down. Jackson. Swing pass complete in the flat to Denson. Denson eludes one man another and is down at the 40-yard line. Action of the season. Jarius Jackson hit his first 2 passes. Draw play, Denson. Nicely played by the Tech defense. There's a couple of interceptions as well. No score, the opening drive for the Irish after they stopped Tech 3 and out. Fake to Denson. Jackson throws it right over the head of Holloway, who didn't have a man within 15 yards.
And we talked about the timing.
Rogers standing at his own 10 to receive the punt. Going to try to sort of pooch punt it and get it down inside the 10 if he can.
I love it when you say pooch punt. I really like that.
I'll try to remember that. First down pass, Hamilton. Down the sideline, caught, bumped out of bounds.
I mean, it starts with a play-action fake, slows down the rush a little bit, then great touch. He's thrown 2 well-thrown long balls. One was dropped by Sheridan. This
down after his 11th catch of the season. Big play for Tech. First down just across their own 40. We're scoreless in the first quarter. Might have been
false start, offense, 5 yards. It remains.
Now 1st and 15 for Tech. Hamilton with time. Screen pass. Burns gets back the 5 yards of the penalty before Central High School, Thomasville, Georgia. 2nd and 10. Here's the option. Hamilton pitches. Rogers. His name is John. His mom called him Charlie because he looks like Charlie Brown. Good grief. Hamilton completes the pass for the first down to Ed Wilder.
Did you stay up late last night?
I thought of that all night. I didn't go out New Year's.
Head coach, you love to have that balanced team, and indeed the Yellow Jackets have that.
Quick pass from Hamilton is complete. Sanders stops Dez White after a big Yellow Jacket game. Option 4th in college football. He had 1 game this season against Virginia, 243 yards in the season. First down. down.
Balance a moment ago. You look what they've done rushing and passing. I mean, that's what every head coach loves to see.
Without exception, the Tech players were talking about how complex the offense is. It's working right now. Sort of a counter play to Charlie Rogers. Efficient in the red zone. Third and less than a yard. Tight formation. Hamilton with a sweep will get the first down. Stretch the chain out, and your eyes are good, though. Didn't make it. So fourth, about a yard. Same tight formation, eye in the backfield. Hamilton this time a handoff, and they did pick it up with Yellow Jackets of Georgia Tech fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Two teams trading punts on their first possessions, but now on their second, Yellow Jackets are driving inside the Irish 20 with a first down. Option. Pitch to the tailback. Rogers fighting his way to the 10-yard line, and a flag comes down. Face mask call against the Irish. You were watching that, I noticed earlier, and you should have been prepared. Irish defending Joe Burns well on that play. Still right, now he's mastering this complex offense. Pitching to the tailback who wants to pass. Back to Hamilton. Touchdown!
Oh, boy, is that fun? Some power plays as well. You're going to see him just after he pitches the ball.
Joe Burns with the right on the money pass. Yeah. Waited a while to get there, but I guess it got there. Chambers for the extra point. Levy is the deep man for Tech. It won't get to him except on the bounce. The first goes out of bounds. So good field position upcoming for the Irish, who will take over at the 35-yard line, trailing 7-0. Just over 6 minutes left in the opening quarter of the Toyota Gator Bowl from Jacksonville. Jackson hands off to Autry Denson, hit in his tracks. Fell forward for a yard.
Go east to west. Forced Autry Denson east and west.
Well, they forced him into only 5 yards on 3 carries. Jackson's on target. Snagged by Bobby Brown. Deep.
Come on late this year. That's a great catch.
It is.
Great catch by Brown.
He's from Florida. And Bob Davey telling us yesterday that Jarius Jackson has been passing extremely well in practice. Denson with a quick cut and a cut back and has nearly 10 yards.
Yeah, but the Yellow Jackets.
Caldwell and Edwards finally getting him down. The all-time Irish leading rusher. We asked him if he ever dreamed as he came to South Bend that he would be the all-time leading rusher at such a storied program as Notre Dame. He said, oh yeah, I expected that. I said lofty goals. First down, just inside the Tech 20. Notre Dame trying to answer the Yellow Jacket score. Denson finding his way up the middle to the 10 and inside. First and goal, he has Spencer and Denson behind him. Autry Denson. Dodging, dancing, scoring. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Player.
Jim Sanson for the extra point. Hunter Smith holds, kick up. Gregory and White deep for Tech. This is White. Hit as he crosses the 20 to about the...
Gonna vote and go online. Dick Enberg can never get Dick to go online. But...
Charlie Rogers on the pitch. Goes online for about...
Utilize his talent, so they use him some as a running back, but mostly kind of pitch plays, not option plays, or option plays. And as a... That shift again. Boy.
First down play from the 32. Tied at 7, 3.5 remaining first quarter. Philip Rogers fighting his way.
That in earlier in the year.
Dislocated his shoulder, I guess, huh? Hits on the option. Yeah, Notre Dame defends it fairly well. Charlie Rogers, when he tell us he looked at the film, he said, is that us? I never knew all that was going on behind me. Third down, Tech has converted 1 of 3 so far. Quarterback draw. Hamilton dives for the first down. Standing since that point when he almost lost his job. Play action fake and Hamilton wide open. Has his man fighting his way down to the 30-yard line. It's Charlie Rogers
against them.
Tech driving again. First down now at the Notre Dame 30-yard line. Flags will stop that play.
Snap, false start, offense, 5 yards.
Tail her home for the first time in 45 years.
4 wide receivers in this formation on 1st and 15. Hamilton, another quarterback draw, and it is 5'10", and all his life he's been told he's too small. You play okay at the JV team, you'll never make varsity. You play okay in high school, you never make college. On and on. He's on target to Des White for another. Florida with the Yellow Jackets of Georgia Tech and the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame tied 7-7. 8th play of their drive. First man through is Wilder this year. Again, the I formation, 2nd down, a yard to go. This time it's the tailback Burns, driving his way inside the 5-yard line of the Irish. It'll be first and goal from the 3. Hamilton, the handoff to Rogers, and Philip Rogers, touchdown. As Brad Chambers lines up for the extra point and sends it up, and Levy is the deep man for Notre Dame. Levy from the 2.
He considered it, thought about it, decided to do it. Tom?
All right, here is Autry Denson breaking free for a moment and then wrestled down after a 9er.
I remember Autry Denson was saying to us too, Tom, that about those green jerseys, that he thought the green jerseys, just a pinch short, were tarnished. The last...
Good speed, and Denson in the I formation. Jarius Jackson under center.
Prior to the snap, false start, offense, 5 yards, remains 2nd down.
You know, Jarius Jackson hadn't played in a while, different cadence, different tenor to his voice.
And of course, penalties have been a problem all season long for Bob Davie and his team. So they get 2nd down, about 6. Jackson firing complete. Malcolm Johnson with the...
And then they return it.
Sounds like our meeting. Club punch, rip. Jackson sacked.
5 to close the game, and I felt like we lost the game. And this game meant a lot to Jesse Tarplin today.
So Hunter Smith is on to punt for the Irish. Charlie Rogers deep for the Yellow Jackets attack. High punt, not too deep. Rogers running up. Did not call for a fair catch and is pounded at the mid. Tech leading by 7. False start, left guard Noah King. Penalties all even. Tech 1st and 15. Hamilton wide open and dropped. Pass a little low, and Rogers for 5,000 yards. Rushed for another 1,300 and accounted for 100 touchdowns. Another drop.
Yep, that was a drop.
Rogers again. 50% on their 3rd down conversions. 3rd and long here, and Hamilton nearly had it intercepted.
Receiver, and D. Cooper, number 1, really driving on the ball when it was...
He learned to play soccer first because his family has Caribbean roots, and it looked like that was partially blocked.
Brock Williams.
Blocked. Here it is again, Williams. Well, maybe not. Might have just been a bad punt. 48-yard line at Georgia Tech. Tech leading 14-7. Jackson scrambling free and then taken down for a loss in the play. They'll give us forward. Last 2 Notre Dame plays from scrimmage actually have been sacks. Jackson retreats across the middle, bad pass, but hauled in nevertheless by Nelson. And then they say no catch. Third and 12. Jackson in the gun. Now decides to pull it down and run with it. Makes a cut back, will be stopped short of the 1st down at about the 41 or 2 yard line. And Charlie Rogers awaits the boot. Smith sends it sailing Rodgers' way. It bounds and takes a good backward bounce. It'll be down at about the 16-yard line. Smith's punt covered 25 yards, setting Georgia Tech deep, but the Yellow Jackets lead 14-7. That's the Ford Downhill Series, Saturday, January 9th, 5 Eastern on NBC. First down play for Georgia Tech. Joe Burns. Burns nearly broke it as he crosses the 30 to the 32-yard line. Thomas County Central High School to a couple of state championships. Takes it again. And behind good blocking by that offensive Americans, the latest being Craig Page, who is from Jupiter, Florida, down the coast here. On the reverse, Charlie Rodgers with a blocker in front. Rodgers twists away from 2 men and is inside the Irish 40-yard line.
Yeah, this is
Irish 37. Georgia Tech leading 14-7 with 8 minutes left till halftime. Rodgers, Philip Rodgers, a couple of weeks ago, collected his diploma.
Used to go to law school.
Wishbone in the backfield as the option comes. Charlie Rodgers to the 30-yard line.
That free safety position have played well.
Meanwhile, Mr. Do Everything Charlie Rodgers has 7 carries for 59 yards. 3rd down and 3.
Yeah. And then as soon as Craig Page, the center, feels the defense jump off sides, he snaps the ball. And that's happened twice now.
Offside, defense, that penalty is accepted, 5 yards.
Jay Scott at that defensive end spot. Now first down at the 24. Hamilton retreats to pass, plenty of time. Completes it to his
At the tight end position.
Returning to his home state, Wellington, Florida native. Hamilton, the option, keeps to the 15-yard line, close to the 3rd down. Hamilton trying to sneak it across.
Mothers don't like when the quarterback is passing.
I think they've missed only 1 game, haven't they?
Yep.
Philip Rodgers carries there. 2nd and 5. Hamilton, the play action fake, goes for the end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown. Mike, how many bowl game quarterbacks today will have a touchdown pass and a touchdown reception? Hamilton does in this game. The extra point by Chambers is good. Williams with the kickoff. Levy broke free for a moment, then tripped up and taken down short of the 30-yard line. So Jarius Jackson begins from his own 26-yard line. Long drives this season.
That's kind of what they need right now.
High formation. Autry Denson bounces to the outside. Strung out well by the Tech defenders, and they take him down.
Key position, the Jazz.
Caldwell from Chester, South Carolina, where his dad is a mortician. He said, got a lot of cold hand jokes. Jackson.
Was he open?
Well, he has a cold hand at the moment because he had Rockeye Nelson wide open down the sideline, and the pass came up short. Picked up a first down since 4:40 in the first quarter. Jackson from the gun. Tech shows blitz. Protection holding up for a moment, and now collapses, and Jackson is sacked. A flag comes down late.
They got maybe a late hit. It's Bostic, number 4, who's a corner on a blitz. Edwards, number 5, is an outside linebacker.
Looked like Jabari Holloway, the tight end, might have had a
Play, dead ball, late hit, personal foul. Defense, 15 yards, automatic first down.
Play action fake. Jackson rolls, delivers. Caught, but a loss on the play to Holloway. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. Chris Edwards played it beautifully. Jackson short down, quick fire. Johnson makes a bit of a gain out of it after shaking up Johnson, Nelson, and Brown. 3 wide receivers. Denson's out of the game. Jackson. Complete for the first down. If they give him forward progress, they will. Malcolm Johnson knew where the sticks were and has enough for the first down. First down at their own 42-yard line. Jackson, plenty of time, and across the middle, finding a spot wide open. Malcolm Johnson sitting down right in the middle of the zone and taking it for 21 yards before he's tackled.
After the catch, and right now they need some yardage after the catch.
Jackson in the gun, first down. High, brought in by first down at the Tech 27 from the gun. Jackson, swing pass. I don't think good speed.
Number 45, his head's not even turned. And Jarius Jackson appeared to be a little bit of upset, as he should be. I mean, anytime you're a receiver in a route, he draws a lot of time in the past.
Tech with a blitz. Jackson overshoots. Tech with the pressure. Jackson steps up, fires. Incomplete, broken up, intended for Malcolm Johnson. Jason Bostic and Brian Wilkins knocked it away. 4 yards, SANSON field goal attempt. Placement's down, the kick by SANSON did not get there.
Winning because he's the better thrower. I really believe. I think if you're going to win, you're still going to have to win it with a passing game.
Right now, the first priority is stopping Tech for the final 45 seconds. Handoff to Rogers, Philip Rogers. Varied Tech offense thrown at his team today. It's been really a thing of beauty if you're an offensive-minded player to see all the twists and turns of that Georgia Tech offense.
Well, it reminds me a little bit of Notre Dame's opening game. They played poorly in the second half and great in the first half and great in the second half, and they're going to need to do this in their last game of this season. Play on a kickoff return. This will be an opportune time for his team.
And Williams gets the second half underway with the kick, chasing Levy all the way back, and the kick goes through the end zone. 21-7. Brown in motion. Jackson with a handoff to Autry Denson. And Denson opens the second half by rambling all the way to the 40-yard line. The running game had almost first down, the ball at the 39-yard line. Denson again picking his way forward. And this time the Georgia Tech proves
in the I formation, let him kind of pick a hole.
2nd and 7. Opening drive, third quarter, 21-7 Georgia Tech. Jackson finds Johnson, and Malcolm Johnson will be close to the first down. Ball just short of the midfield strike. I formation backfield. Autry Denson cutting back to the left. Gets to the sideline, and is ridden down about the 40-yard line. Looks like he remembers he had coming, and I don't think he knew. We asked him about twice, and he never did say something over 30. Here's the quarterback draw, Jarius Jackson.
Well, they're not saving in the second half.
To the 30-yard, his entire first half output on this drive. Here he is on the draw play. Denson collared that time. Back. 3rd and a yard. Denson. First down Notre Dame. He's to the 25-yard line.
Back run looked like he was going to be stopped for a loss.
3 minutes gone by, third quarter. Irish driving. Joey Getherall into the game now. And a wide receiver spot. Autry Denson, the workhorse on this drive. Breaking tackles to the 10-yard line. Denson's fired up too. He got 15 on that one. Jackson, quarterback draw. To the wall.
Yeah, this is a different
as regards Jackson's knee here in the second half. Denson, touchdown.
to work on that drive.
And Denson carrying a tackler with him into the end zone. Sanson's extra point is good. Notre Dame, great Toyota Gator Bowl. Third quarter opens with Notre Dame getting back into it. They trail 21-14. Smith's kick is a short one, taken by one of the up men and returned to about the 27-yard line. It was Burton Johnson.
Maybe a fumble. There may have been a fumble.
Notre Dame thinks they have it. And they do. The defensive back and sometimes tailback, number 25, wrestled it away.
You know, the second half opens up exactly the way you want from it. There's the recovery there or takeaway by Driver.
Quick drop, Jackson. Nice snag by the fingertips of Bobby Brown.
Well, it's almost a run, really. You get a block by a wide receiver, but twice Bobby Brown has made real good adjustments to the ball in the air.
Inspired football open the second half. Two tight ends. To Denson, and just caught by a shoe top, Jason. Jackson, quarterback draw. Takes a pretty good hit. Ridden down about the 4-yard line by John. High formation. Denson, the tailback. Gets the handoff. Dancing his way. Powered and stopped by the Tech defense at about the 2-yard line. From the eye. Denson. Falling forward. Close to the first down. High school teammate from Decatur Cross Keys High School had hosted him at Notre Dame, and
it'll be a fourth down.
It'll be fourth down and about a foot.
They're going to go for it.
6 of 17 fourth down conversions this season. Split backs, Denson and Spencer. Jackson.
He got the first. They got a good mark.
Justin Robertson stopped him.
Official gave him a good spot. That would have been a first down. The near side, I'm not so sure.
Chains will stretch out. And Notre Dame has it by half the length of the football. First and goal. Dame trailing 21-14. First and goal. Autry Denson bouncing to the outside. Not a good decision.
Lead one now.
Second and goal. Option. First of the day for the Irish. Jackson scores.
First option play called by Notre Dame. Notre Dame does not pitch the ball much on their option plays. Jarius Jackson has a strong tendency to keep the ball on their options.
SANSON for the PAT.
SANSON with the extra point to tie. Blocked.
They go return for 2 points.
Tech blocked it. It was Kofi Smith that got the penetration to block for the Gator Bowl. 21-20 thanks to Smith's block of the PAT. Sean Gregory, the deep men for Georgia Tech.
Ball fair catch here.
Short kick. Remember that one proved to be Tech's undoing. And this time, seconds in the third quarter with 7:16 left. Hamilton on the option with a pitch. Oh, Notre Dame defended that one well.
Brock Williams. He is being blocked down here at the bottom of the screen. And then he makes a great play on Joe.
Hamilton on second down. Stands in the pocket. Finds a man wide open. Charlie Rogers has a Georgia Tech first down.
Receiver right over the middle. Now back to the wishbone.
Triple option play. Hamilton still has it. To midfield.
And get that drive going again.
Again, they line up in the wishbone. And on to Charlie Rogers. And Rogers with a jacket. And Charlie Rogers now with 8 carries, 66 yards. Here's Joe Burns. Burns with a nice run. He's Hamilton. Sacked.
27 has been incredibly valuable to the Irish on defense. I mean, they have a leader. It is Bobby Howard.
A student-athlete award.
Big play here for Georgia Tech.
It's 3rd and 10. Hamilton wings it for the end zone. Has a man. Caught. Touchdown. There's White. Welcome home.
Protection. Des White has had some phenomenal games. A little out-and-up move on Ty Good. Well-thrown ball. Deke Cooper couldn't get there in time, so right between the safety and the corner. Well-thrown ball.
Already has set the Tech record for receiving yards and returning to his hometown. In a good game. Williams is set to kick it off. Levy, the deep man for the Irish. Levy takes it a yard deep. Picked it up on the rebound. And will be stopped just across the 10-yard line.
Big year, 10 of them.
Now the Irish must answer beginning at their own 12-yard line. Autry Denson on the handoff, stopped for a loss, back to the 10-yard line. Loss of 2 as Delonte ability, so everyone expecting him to come back under center for the Irish next season. Nice move at the line of scrimmage by Autry Denson. Then he has a first down across the 25 to the 26-yard. Carries 74 yards in the third quarter for Denson. Here he is again. Not much that time. Back to the line of scrimmage and twist from Lauderhill, Florida. Nova High School. Jarius Jackson to the tight end Holloway. Holloway rambles close to an Irish first down. Clock ticking toward 1 minute remaining third quarter. Tech up 28-20. Play action fake. Jackson all day. And now finally getting away from the rush. Fighting for yardage. And Jackson finally to the 45-yard line.
Well, I think it was at halftime he said, "There's nothing left to lose. Let's get it done."
Play action fake, man open, catch made. Jay Johnson with a big play for Notre Dame.
Didn't use his body, didn't bobble the ball. Ball thrown on a line drive, so the safety can't make a play. And that's a real good throw and a real good catch by Jay Johnson.
Mr. Bowl, we'll be right back after these messages from your local station. Jackson with a handoff to Denson. Inside the 25. Overture. Trying to rally the Irish, who at one time trailed by 14. Denson. Stopped just short of the 20-yard line.
Well,
2 of 8 today.
There's some movement. There's some movement. Called enough.
Prior to the snap, ball start. Offense.
From the 26-yard line. Jackson scrambles for time, but his pass comes up short, intended for Brown.
Oh, there's a flag.
And there's that's back where Jackson was, and a little Rosenthal in the middle of a little scrum with some Georgia Tech defenders.
Now I think that's a bad call. They're going to call that on Nate Stimson. You're in field goal range. You cannot take a sack here and get yourself out of field goal range. Just get rid of it. And that's not the penalty. It's going to come up later.
After the play.
It's after the play.
Late hit, personal foul, defense.
Now see,
half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
I think that's a real bad call.
Well, the Irish in green, that is, have a first down, 10 yards to go from the 13 of the Yellow Jackets. Autry Denson looking for a block to the corner, stumbling his way to the 5-yard line. The 2. Here's Denson to the 1. And stopped just short of the goal line. And chosen on some All-American teams. First and goal for Notre Dame from the 1-yard line of Georgia Tech. Autry Denson for the touchdown. His third of the game.
They should go for 2, I believe. Yeah, they didn't.
The only setback is Jamie Spencer. Jackson under center. Pitches it. Complete, and the 2-point conversion is good. Bobby Brown with the conversion catch.
And the third catch of the day. Good patience in the pocket by Churius Jackson. Leans over the defense and Bobby Brown hugs the ball for the 2-point play, and we're tied at 28.
28-28, and Notre Dame has been unstoppable in the third quarter and fourth quarter, the early stages.
Yeah, with 30 plays they've run and 3 touchdowns. I mean, they've had a big special teams play, and the offense has been magnificent.
And there's the kickoff through the hands of Sean Gregory. Finally picks it up. Ball is loose. Scramble for it. Johnny Sanders knocked it loose. Sanders.
Georgia Tech recovered. That's
Gregory had trouble with that one from the start, didn't he?
Yeah, well, it was kind of one of those deep, low squib kicks.
Magician leading comeback wins against Georgia, Clemson, Virginia. They trailed Virginia by 21. And off to Philip Rogers. Been in this second half. 2nd and 7. Hamilton changing the play. Short drop. Pass dropped by McVeigh.
The drop pass
from their own 12-yard line in a tie game.
They're going to call a timeout. Joe Hamilton wants to be sure. So
Tech takes the timeout. Their own 12-yard line, marking the line of scrimmage. Hamilton's in the shotgun formation. Notre Dame backs out of a blitz. Hamilton completes the pass. Rodgers has the first down.
Big play, man.
Rodgers knew exactly what he had to get for the first. Hamilton falls down as he hands to Rodgers, and Philip Rodgers.
A guard or a center steps on the quarterback's foot. It looks like a clumsy quarterback, but often it is a lineman stepping on the quarterback's foot.
Here's the option, and the pitch to Rodgers. Charlie Rodgers, defensed fairly well by Notre Dame, led by... Trying to convert this third down, and 4 yards to go. Hamilton, touch pass, complete. Charlie Rodgers picking his way for another Georgia Tech first down. Rodgers, number 3. Ed Wilder ripping off.
And then he follows Charlie Rodgers.
Turns upfield with it.
Yeah, turns upfield, then he goes down the other end to keep nibbling. And I don't think I've ever seen a pigeon get full. They keep nibbling. And all the pigeons have yards by Charlie Rodgers. Had 181 total yards last year.
Joe Burns. Grabbed by the ankles by Brock Williams, perhaps saving a touchdown as Burns. Give it to Burns. Immediately hit. Option. Hamilton tossed as he was hit.
Oh, I think he got it. I think he got it.
Is everything. 11 carries, 75 yards now. They'll measure here for the first down.
And just a scoop.
Wow.
And they are going to go for it.
4th and inches. Georgia Tech leading 35-28. Inside 5 minutes left in the Toyota Gator Bowl, and they will go for it. Tight formation. 4th and inches. First down, Philip Rodgers diving ahead to keep the drive going.
Defensive line can be dominating at times. They,
Big defensive play to get the ball back before any further damage is done. Option. Hamilton pulls up. Loose ball in the air, and it falls incomplete. The Irish had a...
But there's 4 minutes remaining in the ball game. Throwing the ball in traffic, I don't know. I mean, run as much of this clock out as you can, or force Notre Dame to use some of its...
Rodgers, Charlie Rodgers stopped a couple of yards short of the first down. 3-yard line. At wishbone formation. Hand to Charlie Rodgers. Close to the first down, then driven back by Friday and the Irish defense.
Really short.
So it'll be 4th down coming up, and this time...
I'm going to guess that Charlie Rodgers may touch the ball.
What a gambler,
yeah.
Trying to draw Notre Dame offside, and they nearly succeeded with that. Looked like the Energizer Bunny would be classified as an upset, but
here comes the kick.
Chambers has it up. It's a low kick, and it is no good. The Irish have life yet. 3:18 left. 35-28. On 22-yard line. Jackson from the shotgun wants to run the draw. Fumble. Felipe Claybrooks knocked the park.
Timeout.
Again, they've done this all year long. Number 97 just kind of rips it out of there. Remember, they've returned 7 fumbles for touchdowns. It's no...
4 wide receiver, Hunter bottom of the screen. Jackson chased from the pocket, fires on the run, broken up and nearly intercepted. Tended from the Yellow Jackets, hoping a win here can propel them into the top 10 to set the stage for next year. Jackson stands in the pocket, his pass is incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Once again, good coverage by Tillman. A patient.
It's 4th and 17, so that had to impact the decision.
Yeah, if it's 4th and 10 or something, regular down situation, you throw it.
Smith punts. Hit, bounces off 2 would-be tacklers and finally dragged down at the 38-yard line. Run by Joe Burns.
If you're Joe Hamilton, you tell your freshman Joe Burns.
They can use a New Year's Day bowl win, especially Tech, to perhaps finish in the top 10. Then you have a chance maybe to play for the national championship next year because you'd be picked in the preseason top 10 in the '99 campaign. Here's the option and the pitch. It worked successfully. Burns receiving the pitch from Hamilton. Not much of a game, though. Option. Hamilton keeps, dives close to the first down. Let's see.
This is really going to be close.
Corey Minor had him holding on for dear life. A lunge by Hamilton. Did he get enough?
No, I think that with the spot, I think he's going to be a pinch short. It's down and
he will be short by about a yard. Autry Denson will be the man to return the punt.
I think you ought to take a penalty here. Use the full clock.
And they're still letting the clock tick away.
Sure, that's exactly the call.
There it is. That's the play clock expired. He's lining up very short, though. They're going to go for the block. It's like they're going to go for the block.
Absolutely.
Nobody to return now. Here they come. Williams got it away. Got it out of there, and it'll be down inside the Irish 20-yard line.
I think that was the right call, though, for Bob Dayton, knowing that he doesn't have that big
17-yard line, trailing 35-28. Jackson from the shotgun. Flag stopping that one. It'll be
back. Full start. Offense, 5 yards.
Preseason top 10. That means win all your games and win the national championship. Jackson tried to buy some time, lost the football. Georgia Tech has it to the 5. Nate Stimson all over Jarius Jackson, and then Jesse Tarplin did the scoop, but not quite the score.
Good point. And what a nice finish for Jesse Tarplin, who told us yesterday he thought he lost. They've done this all year long. Forced the fumbles with the strip and the rips, and then the scoop of the scores. Jesse Tarplin, the senior who had 9 sacks on the year. Region ought to get some of that poured on him as well.
Inspired second-half comeback by the Irish of Notre Dame. O'Leary and Davey exchange handshakes at midfield as Georgia Tech has beaten Notre Dame 35-28. Will wind up 9-3 on the season. What an offensive show for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, who showed all sorts of formations and plays today. And Davey, whatever he said to his team at halftime, it certainly worked because, Pat, in the second half, they were a different football team.
You know, again, Notre Dame loses this game, but I'll tell you what, they never quit, just like this team the entire season. And for George O'Leary, what a remarkable run. Wins those